Alright, up first we have Haas. Wasn't expecting much in terms of livery this year, but I was somehow still disappointed. Seeing as they're only using the basic prototype for their unveil, I can only judge their livery. Their Russian flag livery, to be precise. Now I don't hate it, but I'm still sad to see an American team having basically a Russian flag as its livery. I am looking forward to seeing their actual car in Bahrain, and maybe a few snaps at Barcelona if we're lucky, but overall, I can only give them a 6.5 out of 10. Now on to Red Bull. Because they're also using the prototype car like Haas, the only thing I can judge is their livery. Slight difference in the blue from last year and a sponsor move here and there, but again, disappointed. I honestly thought Red Bull would go for a fresh new look to really stand out after their championship win last year, but nothing. Only real change is Max using the number 1. That's basically it, so I can only give Red Bull a 7 out of 10. Next up, Aston Martin. This car is sexy. Swapping the pink lines to the lime green really pulls it all together. Now to talk about those side pods. Genuinely blew my mind when I first saw it, and the vents along the top is unbelievable. I think it looks awesome, and I love the design that they've gone for. The new generation of cars look considerably better than last year's cars, that's for sure. The rear wing looks sleek, and I'll be interested in how strong DRS will be this year, and if it will actually make as much of a difference in racing compared to last year's generation of cars. So, I've gone for an 8 out of 10 for Aston Martin. McLaren, easily my favourite one. I'm not being biased, even though they're my favourite team and Ricciardo's my favourite driver. Look, I love the livery first off with the papaya orange. I do see it missing that metallic blue from last year, but still easily my favourite car so far. This is, as it's been called, a future-proof car in terms of development, where they can go down the fastest avenue. I like the narrower side pods compared to the Aston, and overall, I love it. I can't say it enough, and I look forward to seeing it on the track. 9.5 out of 10 is what I've gone for. AlphaTauri. I didn't think I'd love the look as much as I do. The colour scheme livery looks really sophisticated, but the only downside is the sponsor on their front wing end plate. The red doesn't match the rest of the livery. The actual colour of the red as well is a lot brighter than what the pics are showing. The side pods are like a hybrid between the McLaren and the Aston Martin. I'm surprised there's no vents or gills on the car, as after seeing the Aston Martin, it made sense for all cars to allow that extra intake of air into the engine with the vents, but I guess each car has gone down its own development path. So with the AlphaTauri, I rate it a 7.5 out of 10. On to Williams. Now I don't mind the livery, but it seems so bare, and it feels as though it's missing a few defining lines, shapes, anything to really pull this livery together. Now don't get me wrong, I enjoy the look of it, but it's just missing something. The side pods with the huge air intake looks promising, but no vents again was a surprise. And I hope Williams have made a future-proof car where they can actually be back in the middle fighting for points. Now before moving on, I gotta say, those rear wings are a thing of beauty across all the cars. They're definitely the best looking cars ever made. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I've given the Williams a 7 out of 10, just because of its bare livery. Wow, wow, wow. The most radical design with those side pods. Ferrari. Livery looks beautiful, Hard to go wrong with red, to be fair though. But the black front and rear wing makes it look like a beast. Now, the way Ferrari have done the side pods, with its scalloped out section, looks so unique and very ballsy by them. They've gone with the side vents, as well as huge air intakes. This could turn out spectacular, or be a flop for them. No in between. Just kidding. But a very out there car, and I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. Now we've reached Mercedes. I like the look of the sleek style that they've gone for, and going back to the Silver Stallion is really nice to see. I have missed the silver, and I believe the combination of the black, silver, aqua and red works so well together. The design of the car seems safe. I'll imagine it will change when it's onto the track, with changes to its package. Overall, a solid look, and this car will be fighting for the championship, no doubt. 8 out of 10 for me. Next up, Alpine. Bit of a disappointing one, this one. Alpine have been talking up their new livery with talk of a futuristic cyberpunk style livery, but it was a bit of a letdown. Pink and blue don't really work well, and it shows. The fact that it's all pink for the first 2 races is just awful. Now onto the car. I love the vents on the top and the side of the car, and it looks promising as it has some unique designs. With Renault/Alpine, they do seem to be a little underwhelming in terms of race pace throughout a season. But let's see how they go this year. I'm giving Alpine a 7 out of 10. Finally, we have Alpha. They released a livery after Barcelona testing, which is a little odd, but it was worth the wait. That livery is incredible. Red and white work, that's for sure. The side pods are unique, as well as incorporating event great style. Almost as though you'd see them on the sidewalk, allowing the water to fall through it. It is interesting how it isn't seamlessly integrated with the car in the sense that it stands out from the rest of the field. I hope Alpha cannot be in the bottom 3 this year. It's been too long since we've last seen them in the midfield. I'm giving Alpha an 8.5 out of 10.